Okay, so we're going to be doing a little bit more of Hole, which is still a terrible name for a game, honestly, and I want to keep making really crappy jokes about it, but yeah, I've played it a little bit more. I don't know how much more time I've done off-stream. According to Steam, 5.5 hours. So, I have unlocked upgrades, obviously. I've done a couple of things. I have the third floor level select whatever unlocked. We also have all but one upgrade. We have most of the upgrades actually capped out right now. And yeah, the health maxing out, and then with Regenerate 3, you are not unkillable, but it is a game changer, quite frankly. So right now we have to find 8 green, 8 red, and 8 yellow boar asses, a la World of Warcraft, with about as much of a drop rate of World of Warcraft, because I've killed probably about, I don't know, probably about 24 yellows. I have 5. I've killed probably about, I don't know, but probably about a good dozen or so of reds, and, well, you know. And the greens or blues or whatever these guys are, because I think these are technically blue. And maybe I'm colorblind or the creator of the game is, but that is green. Point is, these guys are seemingly actually kind of rare to find, so there's not very many of those. Item magnet is of questionable use. It's mostly just you not having to constantly bump your entire bounding box or whatever into items to pick them up, or slamming F. Reload speed is minor, but it's nice. And recoil control, I honestly can't tell the difference the majority of the time. Obviously right now I have a slightly larger mag, so that is nice. Also allows you to mag dump, unless you, well, you know, jam. There's also actually a good amount of different ammunitions. I also now have a little holographic sight for my little pistol here. And quite frankly, I'm starting to feel like this game is like John Wick, because there's so many moments in the past, I don't know, like past 2 hours of me having played this game, where it's me just like, you know, slowly walking towards an enemy, pop, 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 run out, finish them off. You know, guy comes around the corner, you finish him off. It's actually been really good fun when the game isn't crashing. So, it is a little grindy, but I mean, hey, when you just want to turn your brain off and shoot, oh, this is actually a really good game for it. There are some bugs. The third level, the apartment complex, lags like no tomorrow. It's fine in the beginning with my hardware, but I think the enemies killing each other across the entire level, all the little pickups, all the little coins and dollar bills and all that jazz, I don't think they time out, so it just starts slowing the frame rate down. So I would imagine, like right now I have a good, maybe not even 60, but maybe like 40, 50 or something. And it gets chunky down to probably about 20, 30-ish. Right, so it gets a little bad. Right now I chose the wrong ammo for this thing. It's the Dragon's Breath. Shotgun has a little bit of a bug where sometimes the... Well, you know, you probably didn't just hear it there, but it stops making shooting sound effects. And I think it's part of the issue of like how... Right? That's gunshot. That's not. I think there's a weird, like, bug from where the front of the gun barrel is registered in the game. Or something. Right? Because it's like, once you put the barrel into the wall, it muffles it, right? I know I'm probably not explaining that very well, but point being. Dragon's Breath, also as a ammunition, I think I have 3 right now for this thing. You have just standard 12 gauge buckshot. Slugs And then Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath is trading off the ability to stun them, you know, knock them over, what have you. Or fire damage. I think it does probably the most damage overall if you land the pellets, but it's a little bit of a trade-off, right? I've seen some of the armored guys, and I think the fire just does true damage through armor, but I don't know. Because I've seen some of the armored guys, flak jackets or actual full-on, you know, like metal body armor, those guys, as well as the blueberries, die pretty quickly from it, but not always. So it might just be coincidental and they got shot by someone else. But the shotgun starts off with a 3-round tube, and I just usually use it like this, where it's just a double-barrel shotgun, effectively. Because the second you shoot that 3rd round, right there, gotta reload, can't shoot, you gotta do that, then you can shoot, reload, there you go. Shooting that 3rd round can kind of bone yourself there a little bit. But the shotgun definitely feels really good to use. It's nice. Especially seeing enemies just drop immediately on getting shot even once. Even if they're not dead, but it KOs them for a little bit. You know, staggers them. It's nice. Okay, here, right here, we got a baghead. He's blueprints. He's upgrades. Also 500 data, so mildly useful. Blue face. Yeah, see? That's blue. But yeah, I think Dragon's Breath is kind of the whole, like, MMO thing, where it's like, if you're playing a rogue in Wrath of the Lich King or something, it's like, okay, you're not doing outright damage necessarily so much as, like, you got poisons and whatnot, and your DOT is doing it, you know, or like Warlock. I kind of love that, seeing the gunshots around you as you're just sprinting trying to evade. I have no idea where I'm getting shot from, though. Now, one of the things the game does have is suppressors for your guns, and I really don't see a reason to use them, quite frankly. They're pretty much a net negative. Your guns don't cool off as quickly. Your guns do less damage. Only benefit is it kind of controls the recoil a little bit. Oh, I mean, it makes the guns quieter, but I mean... enemies in this game seem to be able to pretty easily locate you regardless. Alright. Right there. Shotgun's glitching out again, not making noise. Yep, frame rate's dying here now. I don't know what it is about this level specifically, but this level, as a general whole, it always starts lagging about 5 to 10 minutes in. I don't know how long we're going here. About 10 minutes-ish. So it makes it really hard to actually do any of these tasks. And I'm afraid of what the third task is going to be. Because if it needs me to stay in here longer than just a couple of minutes, it's going to be a real pain in the ass, frankly. Also just running a risk of a crash at that point, I'm afraid of. Yeah, and these guys just don't like to drop these little dolls. Kinda convenient. No, it's like, one of the things as well about this game is that, just that one little mechanic. There's been so many other games, well, okay, maybe not so many others, but there's been a couple other games I've seen or played where they have mechanics where it's like, okay, you know, you gotta cock your gun or what have you. I don't remember the name of any of them. Some of them were back in like 2012 or 14 or so, and I think they were Unity games, but none of them really felt very satisfying to play. Just the little mechanic of remembering to cock your gun in this game, and not just having the game handhold you and automatically do it for you, makes this game so much more stressful. I wouldn't say it's game-changing, I wouldn't say it's unique or new, because games have done it before. But this game feels like it does it right. It's not overcomplicating it. It's just a very quick button. There you go. Imagine how much different Call of Duty and Battlefield would be if they introduced that and the jamming mechanic. It just wouldn't be the same game. So where's the hole? Well, no. You're talking out one. How you doing, Mo? Woo! Is that a blueberry? Oh god, is that a blueberry? You want to see hole? I'm not gonna show you hole. It's inappropriate to ask, Mo. Can't do that on Twitch. What do you think this is? A different type of hub? Oh my Jesus. That's the only reason he wanted to watch. Well, Jesus. Well, okay, well, first you... Get away from me. First you gotta subscribe to my OnlyFans. Yeah. Only holes. False advertising reporting me. Is that even a thing on Twitch? I still find it absolutely ridiculous that the most terrifying enemy in this entire game is that thing. Just a dude with a big old blueberry head. Oh my Jesus. Alright, how loud is the game, by the way? Compared to me. Is it good? Fuck is this? That's all! It's a shooter game, extraction thing. It's really good. It's also probably really loud. Volume is good. Really? Because it's loud as fuck for me. It is loud? Okay, hold on, let me turn it down a little bit. Boop boop. Okay. Tell me if this is any better. little bit better, I would hope. Alright, here. You want hole? There you go. There's hole. Right there. Yeah, so this is an extraction shooter. It's on Steam for about $5. It's got some issues, but it's really good. You goons? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to ban you now, sorry. No, anti-gooning chat room, sorry. This is a Christian Minecraft server. Yeah, you know, Christian, just ignore all the guns. Oh, no, it's him. Get away from me. Get away. Oh! Into the hole. Yeah, but he's South American. Holy AK. Yes, bless my bullets, Holy Father. You can get a compensator. What's this about? Okay. Why does it reduce the damage? The fuck? Reduces the recoil to... Reduces the cooling ability? What? Why? I also forgot to swap this out. Yeah, so the slugs are kinda... Like, they're not bad, but... I feel like the pellets do better in a general sense. Bless my God, no father, for I have committed terrible war crimes. I still need one more. You like, by the way, how we're dealing with World of Warcraft drop rates here? No red still. Jesus. Recoil control, I guess. This is a single-player extraction game. Yes, sir? Yes, it is. And it has ducks. Ducks. It is weird, yeah. But I mean, again, it's like... It's a $5 game, and I know, like, nothing of its... history, I guess, if you want to call it that. Like, I can go here. You got like 3 people that made it. You know, and like I said, it's got some issues. You know, the game kind of runs a little bad at points. Like this whole level. The first 2 levels run pretty decently, at least on my hardware. But this level, no, it's bad. Okay, what is that? Is that the last drink? Nope, it's money. Okay. Now, one of the things... You saw it lag a little bit there? Yeah, I can't really do much about that. I'm pretty sure that's just entirely the game because I'm looking at my hardware. Hold on, let me look at my hardware. Alright, you ready? My CPU... My CPU is being used about 30%. My memory is about 30%. My GPU is about 40%. Nothing on my computers is being taxed right now. So it's all like engine software or something happening here. Better than most AAA games though. I'd say it's about par for the course, really. You know, it's like, look at frickin' Monster Hunter Wilds and my benchmarks for that. Actually, I don't think I put out my newest benchmark. Oh my Jesus. I don't think I put out my newest benchmarks for Monster Hunter Wilds on this setup as opposed to my previous one. Oh god, what was it? I don't even... Hold on. Let me see if I have the screenshots on this new rig. I think Wilds on my 7700K with the 1080 was pulling like 18 frames or something like that. Right? So it was like 18 frames or 20 frames or something like that. I gave it the 3080 on the 7700K. It then went up to about 40 on average, I think. But my 3080 and the 9900K that I now have were pulling, well, I can show those screenshots here. So this is the 9900K with the 1080. It's playable, actually. Like, it's not great, and the low frame rate spots, you know, when there's a lot of particle effects and whatnot going on, you're dipping down into the, you know, like 20 frame rate area. But all things considered, the 1080 is actually kind of able to handle it. Surprisingly, despite the 1080's age. The 1080 is actually still, to this day, a good graphics card, especially considering the fact that sometimes nowadays you can basically pick the things up for like 50 bucks. Compare it to the 3080 now, where you're looking at an average of about 72, and depending on the benchmark where I was looking at for this thing, I was looking at the very beginning of the benchmark, depending on where you were looking at, you were looking at about 80 in some areas, and then it would dip down to 60-ish in other areas. So 3080, completely fine. And I can't find my 1080 benchmarks. I'm trying to go through the file history here, and I'm not... Oh, I think I found them. Here you go. I think I found them. Hold on. Let me... Okay, well, it's one of them. It's one of them. I don't know where the hell the other one is. Hold on, let me see. Here. Whoa. Okay, there we go. So that was the 7700K on the 3080. And I can tell you, the benchmark was not doing well. Okay, I know it says the average, but a lot of the benchmark was pushing like 30. Right? It was not very good. So, the 1080 on the 9900K is actually making Monster Hunter Wilds kind of playable. Now, keep in mind as well, my original benchmark for the 7700K on the 1080 was the, was it the like beta, open public beta, whatever the hell release they did back in, is it like October or something? And I'm pretty sure since then they've tried to heavily optimize it, because holy crap. Even people with like the 4080, I think were pushing like 60 frames with DLSS. 3040 without it. Like that's bad. And people are defending, like, people need to stop defending the use of DLSS. It should only be used for, like... DLSS should only be used in cases where it's like, oh, you have 50 frames? Okay, generate that last 10 for 60, or something, right? Like, the way I'm seeing it used and like, defended is like, oh, okay, my game is 30 frames. It's generating the other 30. And it looks a little shit. It makes everything look so smudgy and bleh. Like, optimization for devs is kind of going out the window, it seems. At least for some companies, because DLSS just allows them to be lazy. They need to take a page from devs 10, 20 years ago on how to optimize. Well, it's a multifaceted issue. Part of it is, I think, with the... Oh, Jesus, I don't even know where he is. Part of it is the technology, right? The technology, the 3080, the 4080, God forbid the 5080, where the thing is burning itself, the thing is pulling up so much power. all the hardware is getting so advanced, quote-unquote. I wouldn't really call certain CPUs and GPUs lately advanced, considering. But they're able to do so much processing that all of that extra processing power allows the devs to either be lazy or be stupid, right? You can get away with things that you couldn't back then because you can now just be sloppy. Or in the case of some games, they'll be making that selling point of like, oh, well, we have 8K textures and this model has like 2 billion polygons. You know, and then it's like the second that that model gets rendered into the game world, your GPU catches on fire rather literally because of how much power draw it's pulling. Right? And I've literally had a 1080 catch on fire before, so... You know, and then it's like, okay, 10, 20 years ago. Well, 10, 20 years ago, we could also be talking about, like, also think of different engines, right? Like, Unreal Engine is kind of notorious for being a bit shit, right? But this game is running in Unreal Engine, and it does have performance issues. But there are other games in Unreal Engine where the developers have actually gone out of their way for optimization, and they run well. You also have the issue with Monster Hunter Wilds specifically, it's running the Resident Evil engine there. And, you know, as far as I understand, that engine was basically designed for Resident Evil, a single-player horror game. Not a, effectively, MMO-light Monster Hunter game. Where you're rendering, you know, a couple 100 feet in any direction of open scenery with a lot of textures and polygons going on. Now, and like, the whole innovation argument you could... Please die? Hello? Like, one of the arguments you can make... Oh my Jesus, please. One of the arguments you can make, Jesus Christ, about the whole, like, innovation and restriction thing making games better, look at a lot of old SNES and NES games, right? Like, one of the restrictions... Oh my Jesus. One of the restrictions that they had then was just the sheer simple fact that the cartridges and the game systems themselves did not have a lot of memory or CPU processing or what have you. Right? I don't remember exactly what they called it for the SNES and NES, but it's like, you know, if you take a... that's good, just ragdoll on top of each other. If you take a sprite and then mirror it, depending on what that mirror is, you know, like a cloud or a bush, well, you could just have half of that thing actually painted, you know, like just make half of the texture, and then just mirror it, and there you go. Saves time and space. Literally doing half the work, right? Or for some things, if it's a block, you know, like Mayro, just do like a quarter of it, and then just, you know, have it mirror it twice or what have you. 30-round magazine. That seems good. I like how this game has been less about... this talk has become less about shoot and more about... Oh, piss. I got a little greedy. Rather than just leaving. RA Fog and Monster Hunter would be scary. Have you looked at Wilds? Like, they have a whole weather system. One of the... I haven't played it too much, but I think one of the legendary monsters is like a lightning thing. And it only pops out when the entire map transitions into the lightning, you know, like storm phase. So it's like, you see out in the distance this monster that's like acting as a lightning rod or something. Alright, new key. I don't know what the key is for in that area. I sincerely don't. Wait, what? It goes back to the first one? Huh. Huh? Why does this have 2 out of 5? Like, I just took it. Why is it already completed? Honestly, I feel like the 20 round might be the best trade-off here, but I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I just kind of reload a lot when I don't need to anyway, so. Seems to be about the same time, really. What is this game? You are a hole, and you have gun, and you kill other holes. Here, I'm gonna show you a thing that kind of actually legitimately scared me. Right, so like you get little... So that key I just unlocked from that one task, right? You see how, like, that's a drink there? I just completed that one task and it gave me a key. Don't know what it's actually to in that last map there, but each map out of the 3 maps have little secret kind of things, right? Kind of, again, going into the whole extraction shooter thing. You kind of have to extract with the item that key is giving you. And the first area, it's kind of pathetic, honestly. Right? It's you just kind of shooting a target that occasionally appears, gives you hallucinations, and just kind of floats around. It's more annoying than anything. This second one, I expected more of that, and then immediately got clapped because, well, if I can find it here, you will see. And you can kind of see how, like, the enemies, you know, like, you got the different colored enemies, and they'll kind of shoot at each other if they're not the same color. You know, like, you know, they don't actively, you know, seek you out. They'll have their own little gunfights and pay attention to each other. But, here we go. Found it. I just need to remember how to get around into it. Okay. Is it over here? I think it's over here. Yep, there it is. Right, see? Unlock. Open. Here you go. You get into a room like this. Let me just, fiddle with the computer a little bit here. And welcome to hell. Right? So it's bad enough that it just gets dark, and it's just, you know, dark. You know, because if you try to run, you blind yourself. I don't know where they are. Oh, make a liar out of me, game, huh? Oh yeah, it's terrifying because it's just dark, right? Mm-hmm. God, I wish it was this easy the first time. Oh, I hear them. I hear them. Where are they? It's like the... That right there. It's like the goddamn special ops coming after you. Woo! Oh my god. Alright. So, right there. Because they are really hard to see in the dark. And they'll all focus on you. But simultaneously, because they all come for you, it actually turns the game kind of easy for making cash right there. But yeah, no, just... the pitch black, and they blend in so well with the darkness. You're just getting shot from everywhere. It's like they all have envy and you don't. Alright, I don't think I have... yeah, I got all that. So it's just down to me killing red guys. And I think I'm just about done with this game's progression. Well, okay, the red guys, and then I think there's another gun I can get, and then... let's see. So the drink, the gun, the key. Yeah, alright. Let's see. But I don't know where to go for this. I think it might be the elevators? No. Well... I don't have the foggiest idea then. Two red guys and not a single of those dolls. That's good. I sincerely don't know where this thing is. It's finding a lot of these things, aren't I? I would like to see someone try to make a map for this map. Like, where do you even begin? I really just... I want to know where the heck I need to use this key, though. I just don't know where the heck to use it. You begin with an idea, obviously silly. Well, okay, wise guy. Let's see you make a map for this place, huh? I'm looking for a singular locked door out of this entire place, by the way. It might be more than that. It might be 2 or 3, but... yeah. It's an apartment complex. You know, go find the one door in this entire place that needs to be unlocked. For your new gun. Or whatever it might be. It's probably a new gun, as well as some more terrifying, like, night demon paralysis demons. Hmm. I don't think it's quite time to take a bath right now, but you know. Obviously, I put the key into the bathtub. It unlocks a hairball. It might honestly be on the ground level. It might be on ground level or rooftop. I thought it might have been the elevators, but it is seemingly not. It's like a little hint would be nice, though. You know, maybe some yellow paint on the door. What kind of place has an apartment complex like this? Is this an Asian building? Type of building plan? Floor plan? Back here, maybe? No. Oh good, there's more vertical of down. Hello? Okay, maybe not. You know, I just had a thought. Maybe it's on the first level again. Kinda doubt it, though. Oh, did you just look it up? Oh my god. Ugh, I thought he died. Yes? Okay, cool. Alright. I didn't think anyone really, like, got to that... Whoa! I didn't think there was two right after each other. Right, so I think I know the area you're talking about. Oh, jammed! Stop jamming! Oh, my Jesus. Alright. Like I said, I think I know what area you're talking about. I just don't know how to get there right now from this spot in particular. Oh, I really hate those blueberry guys, though. Alright, how many... Did I get a single one of these things? Nope, still none. Cool, very nice. Yeah. Yeah! Give me that MMO legendary item drop percentage rate. Yeah! Oh god. Oh, I thought it was another blueberry. You know what this game needs? Tactical slide. There's no, like, running and then crouch. Slide. Yeah. I need to go down from a floor from here. Okay. Let's see. I think it's on this floor. But not here, obviously. But I think it's on, like, a floor below, or 2 floors below the topmost. Surprised there isn't one. Isn't one what? Sorry? What do you mean? Okay, this room? Oh, a slide? Yeah. Well, the thing is, again, like, it's 3 people, it's $5, and from what they've said, they're not doing any more updates, just a couple of bug fixes, maybe. So, I don't know if they plan on making, like, a sequel or not. Is this the room, though, that the guy is talking about there, bud? Because this is the only room I know of where there's a bunch of medical equipment. There's a couple other ones lying around, you know, like here's a couple of curtains. You know, it's like down a couple of these hallways there might be like 1 or 2 gurneys just out in the open like that, but... Like this is just a bunch of money here. Someone died. Okay, what does it say? Okay, okay, hold on, let me read chat. Look for a room with lots of... Okay, yep, go through it and walk to the upper floor. You should see elevators on the left. What? Move forward and turn right, you should see a door with some candles. Okay. Elevators on left, yeah. Now what? See a door with some candles. And then what? But there isn't candles. There's the... Broken. Oh, that's some weird texture right there. Alright. To the left, move forward and turn right. Oh, okay. Wait, I literally walked past here, didn't I? Still no candles, though. Huh? Sorry, what? I went up that... Cross the medical curtains, go through it, and walk to the upper floor. You should see elevators on the left. I came up through this, and there was elevators on the left. Move forward, turn right. You should see a door with candles. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, I see, like, smoking. Wait, what? I swear I just saw, like, little smoke particle effects. Floor below, maybe? You think? Okay, elevators on left, to the right. Duck station. Duck fridge. Oh, good. Finally got one. Jesus. Okay. Let me do a real quick let me watch this vid. See if this gets anything a little bit more clear here. Okay, 45-second video. Okay. Yeah, so he runs through the thingy. Huh? I'm at the wrong area, I think. Yeah, so there's actually an area with candles. So the... Is this the right room that I'm looking at? There might be a second room, dude, with a bunch of this stuff in it. That last bullet before the jam killed him. Yeah, I don't know. I might be on the wrong floor entirely for this. This might be a fake-out room. Okay, hi. There's no way down from here. Nope, still no red doll. I just want to see what that last drink is, god dang it. It's another blueberry in it. Oh, maybe not. Yes, it is. Shit! I don't know where it is then. I don't know where this other room is where... Wait a minute. Wait. I found it. I wasn't going high enough. Broken door. Open door. Oh yeah. No, this looks safe. This is fine. I'm gonna preemptively just come down here, activate the way out, and then activate that, because... I kinda don't want to find out whatever beastie comes out from this thing. Quite frankly. Assuming I can even escape, it might be like some sort of boss fight you have to kill before you can leave. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, here we go again. Oh. Oh, that's nice. 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 Nope. Nope. Don't know what it is. Don't want to find out. I got too far for me to die there. I ain't doing that. I'm good, buddy. Okay, bucko. You can do what you want. I don't know. Alright, let's see. What do you give me? SMG? Chris Vector? A bolt action? Really? A musket? No, it's not a musket. Yes, my tactical musket with my tactical Picatinny rail. Huh? Well, I mean, it does a lot of damage. You have to recoil. Oh. No. No. No, no, no. You have to cock it twice. It's a bolt action. I wonder if I can just, like... Hold on, I want to see if I can... No, that actually absorbs the whole bullet. Well, that's unfortunate. So... yeah... I don't think I'll be using this one. Look at how slow it is to load this. Gotta, you know, do that action. You fire a gun, right? Gotta do that. Then again, it throws all of the, like, gameplay loop and, like, you know, the... I don't know how to word it. Like, the feel for the game just for a loop, because AR, right? Okay, bullet in, cock, bang, bang, bang. You're good. Shotgun. Put thing in, load, maybe reload again, bang, bang, reload, you're good. Pistol. Alright. That thing needing to be cocked twice is just... ugh. So thought I stopped using the... Why is it still Dragon's Breath? That is honestly kind of disappointing that that was the reward. And the way that the upgrades in this game have been thus far, I don't think are going to be enough to change up how that thing plays. You know, if it was like a lever action where it's semi-auto, or even just a semi-auto rifle, like a Dragonov or something. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Like, some people might actually really value it, fair enough, because, you know, it is... Well, that is a unaliving door if I've ever seen it, and I hate how you have to say crap like that nowadays. Can that thing actually just save you, that gurney? Oh, I'm not gonna try it. I'm good. I want to see what this, what this actually does, because it turns the sky red and then it shakes the screen. So is it like a meteor coming in? Is Sephiroth obtaining the black materia? Yes, the satanic summoning of the computer. The satanic floppy disk. Alright. Taking bets right now. What is this gonna be? A monster? Just some environmental effect? Honestly, kind of looks nice. It's got, like, little god rays going on. I think. Ghost? Maybe. Could be more of the eyeball guys. If there's a bunch of shooting... Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I am so fucking happy. Ooh, I am actually very happy that microwave was at the bottom of those stairs, because trying to run away from these things and survive to finding... Oh, fuck! I jumped on him! Or something. I don't know what happened. Don't like it. No, sir, I do not fucking like it. I do not fucking like how they move. The way they move, and then it fucks with your vision. Yeah. How do you, like, pistol whip? Oh my Jesus. What is that? Is that a kick? What is that? What is it? Wait, hold on. What? It's honestly pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, sure, if that's the word you want to use, definitely not just a little fucking terrifying. What? Heck. Oh, it is actually quite literally, yeah. Yeah, kick the goddamn demons from, Doctor Who. Fuck it, just full auto. Eventually, a bullet will hit. Ugh. Cool design. A cool design. I mean, it's a very simple design. It's literally just a mannequin, basically. If you've ever, like, played or watched, what the hell is the game? Drakengard, I think? The grotesqueries in that kind of vaguely are like that. Was that it? Did I kill all the demons of unpleasantness? Thought it would be like Weeping Angels, but it was moving when you were looking at it. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how well you were able to see it, like, with the frame rate, the stream, the bit rate, whatever, right? But they move completely inhuman. Right, like, it's completely abnormal. Right, so now that those things just seem to not be spawning anymore, it's actually really kind of like a cool, moody set piece for a gunfight now. But yeah, I was... Yeah, Weeping Angels, something here. I don't even know where they're fighting. There? Honestly, like, if I was going to compare those to Weeping Angels, I hate those things more. Weeping Angels are kinda eh. You know, like, SCP, what is it, like 178 or whatever the heck, the poo baby statue thing, right? You know, it's like, I don't find them really scary. It's like, okay, you look at it, it can't move, right? Like, you are within bounds that are, you know, understandable. And the games that have had that SCP in it, it's like, okay, as long as you and, like, one other person can coordinate, it's not that scary, quite frankly. That thing, though? Don't like it. Why does this one still have light? Yeah, then it's like, is it one of the ways that you can actually counter the Weeping Angels is just quite literally just a mirror? You know, it's like, they're kind of pathetic. Never watched Doctor Who? Oh, fair enough. I watched a little bit of it. A couple seasons of it. I don't remember... I do not know where microwave is to leave here, by the way. I'm just actually trying to find the way out now. It'd be nice to actually get these things so I could find out what the hell the last drink is. God, what are the actors' names? Because, what was it? You had Matt Smith. The guy before Matt Smith was the guy that did Barty Crouch Jr. and Harry Potter. And he actually did a really good Doctor. And then you had Christopher... what was it? Christopher Eccleston? David Tennant? Yeah, David Tennant. David Tennant's actually a really good actor. You know, in my humble opinion, David Tennant is actually a really good doctor. Matt Smith, I'm not fond of. There's something about him I just never really could particularly get into on watching as the Doctor. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's just awkward. I really don't know. The guy before David Tennant, though, only did 1.5 seasons, I think. I think that was Christopher Eccleston. And he was alright. But David Tennant was the one out of those three I enjoyed the most. And that was, like, my limit of watching Who of Doctor. I think there's actually a bunch of lost episodes, isn't there? Because of, like, World War II? Or were most of those episodes recovered or something at this point? Because I have no idea. I just remember reading at some point that because of World War II, you know, it was like season 2 or 3 or something, might have had a couple bits missing. You don't know your Doctor Who lore. Fair enough. It's not exactly a TV series I really think about much. Didn't even know Doctor Who was that old. Oh yeah, dude, the Doctor Who as a intellectual property is absolutely ancient. Because I think it was like Christopher Eccleston. Again, the guy that came before David Tennant. I think that was actually like a revival of Doctor Who. I think the thing had been shelved for like 20, 30 years. And Christopher Eccleston was the first Doctor in quite a long time for that period. And then he only lasted like 1 or 2 seasons. I don't know why. But then we got David Tennant as the Doctor, and he was actually, again, really good at it. So, I mean, yeah, kinda works out. Oh, worked out. Although I kind of, like, I'm not really a Doctor Who fan, but I kind of feel like being a Doctor Who fan is probably kind of comparable to being, like, a Star Trek fan. You get a good, you know, like, a good series here or there, you know, and it's like, they'll be really good. Like, actually legitimately just very, very good across the board. You know, and then it's like, you know, for Star Trek, it's like, you know, rather than, David Tennant, you get, you know, Deep Space Nine, or Star Trek The Next Generation, although some people would only argue after the 1st or 2nd season. You know, but usually I think most people would agree that TNG and DS9 in a general sense are good. But then you get stuff like Voyager, where it's like, the 1st season is okay. And then it's like, 2nd season, you get, like, weird, like, my god, I don't even know how to even explain that dumpster fire of an episode. Okay, you've never watched Star Trek? My god, Mo. My god, buddy. Okay. So, if you ever want to give it a try, I would suggest watching DS9 or Star Trek The Next Generation. Both of those, in my opinion, are good. Some of them have some issues. Star Trek TNG is normally said to only be good after the 2nd season because of certain reasons. I think part of it might involve one of the characters named Tasha Yar. I don't really remember the reasons why a lot of people don't like the 1st season. I just think the 1st season is kinda... It's mediocre. It's okay. Like, I don't think any of the episodes really stand out at being terrible. They just are very, very forgettable, right? And TNG has some of the best, in my opinion, episodes of any TV show, like, ever. Like, if you want to just cherry pick a good episode right off the top of my head for TNG, watch The Flute. I think that's the name of the episode. Picard basically gets, like, what is it? Stockholm syndromed by a drone from an ancient peoples. Like, he gets KO'd, right? By this probe. And I don't want to spoil it because it is actually a legitimately good episode. But yeah, I think it's called The Flute. I don't remember. If you Google it, you'll probably find the actual name. But Voyager. Voyager has some really bad episodes. And one of them involves the captain of Voyager, the ship, Janeway, and Paris. In this episode, they both get turned into lizards and then have babies. It is then never really brought up again that they had kids as weird lizard things. It is very strange. It is categorically one of the worst episodes of any Star Trek ever, I think. I think the only other episode that has been panned as much as that one was a DS9 episode. And I find that kind of funny because it's like, yeah, no. DS9 is legitimately actually a really good series as a general whole. I would recommend the whole series as a whole. It's not like TNG where it's like, oh, season 1 or season 2 or something being better than the others. No, it is actually, generally speaking, I would say across most of the board, very, very good. Some, like, I think the last 2 seasons kind of peter out a little bit, but that's, I think, partially because some of the actors got tired of being there and wanted to retire. And some of them did actually just, like, stop doing the thing entirely and got replaced. So it peters out a little bit there, but not necessarily because of, you know, any one reason of it being bad, quote-unquote. It's a multitude of factors. I think some of the stuff involving the later seasons with Gul Dukat were a little meh. But the episode I'm getting at here in DS9, you have an episode of DS9. By the way, do you like how I'm going through all this conversation? I have one. I just want to find out what this drink is. This episode I'm trying to get at for DS9, I don't know the name of it. I pretty much always skip it. Well, I say pretty much always. I always skip it. Always, always. The only time I never did was the first watch, and even then I kind of skipped forward a little bit. One of the characters, named Quark, he kinda does, like, a little bit of cross-dressing, but I think it's more than cross-dressing. And then by the end of the episode, he's like, "Ah, yeah. Man. I see that woman have it tough," or something. It's bad. Quark is also of an alien race called the Ferengi. And they are categorically, chauvinistic. They treat women like slaves. Oh my Jesus. He just got up. Like, oh, okay. Bro rose up to the ground like frickin' Dracula. Is that the alien that gets addicted to cigarettes? Does he? Huh? Hold on. There is an episode where Quark and I think it was his brother and the Ferengi Great Prophet there, I can't remember the name of. Like, I think they time traveled to, like, 1940s America? Or something. What? I like how you got a flash of him. I don't use OBS for so many reasons, and this is one of them. You saw a clip of a Star Trek alien getting addicted to cigs. I don't know, dude. I legitimately don't remember him getting addicted to cigarettes, but, I mean... It really wouldn't surprise me. Like, the dude runs a gambling parlor, the guy has an addictive personality, so it's like... Yeah. El Quarko the Unwise here probably would, in fact, get addicted to cigs. Does he? I don't remember. Because if he does, it's only a single episode thing, and it's just completely thrown out the next episode. Yay, syndicated TV. So part of the issue with getting these dolls as well, you need to be the one to kill the red guys. I shouldn't have stuck my head out there. You watch the what? I'm sorry, is that the name of it? The 100? That's the name of it? Yes. No, what the heck is it? Is it like a superhero TV show or something? Hey buddy, how you doing? Hey, we got a second red doll. Only 6 more. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, he went down quick. Oh shit, really? Oh, no! I heard another blue guy. I think he might have been on the floor above me, but it sounded like he was right behind me. It's a sci-fi show about these people living in space for a few generations need to come back down to Earth. So what, Wally? Oh, another TV show I could talk about too. I barely remember any of it, is Babylon 5. Babylon 5 I think was kind of like a competitor to DS9. Might have even came before it, I don't quite remember. I remember watching like 2.5 seasons of it and just... I don't know. It's good at points, but I think it's more forgettable. Considering I barely freaking remember anything about it. I think it's like... Oh, Jesus. I think one of the things about Babylon 5 was, like, one of the main characters had some severe mental health problems. So it's like, halfway through, like, the second season or something, I think they had to, like, replace him. And he was supposed to be the main character, and then they turned him into, like, a Jesus figure or some weird thing. Like, I just... remember, oh my god, oh, no. I just remember Babylon 5 having very strange production issues, and I'm getting I just want to talk about Babylon 5. Oh, that's good. Okay. The 100 is a sci-fi show about these people living in space for a few generations, needing to come back to Earth, and then it's just them trying to survive on Earth and a bunch of other shit. What is it, like, is it post-Wall-E type of thing, where it's like Earth was shitted by pollution and whatnot? Like, what's the drift here? I just want a grenade at this point. Jesus. Can I breathe now? Good God. God, what was there? I don't remember the name of the show. No. Wolves? Running with the Wolves or something? Like, it was a weird TV show. I think it was... I think it was something like, quite literally, like, the Mormons send a bunch of people to a different planet, but there was, like, a second atheist rocket that went to that same planet, and they had made these, like, murder machines that, like, T-posed and killed all of humanity. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? What? Yeah, I know it sounds like I'm smoking some real good shit here, but no, seriously, I don't remember the name of this thing, but it was like when I saw this thing, I just, it really just seems like how much cocaine did the showrunners snort, because holy shit, dude. Hold on, let me see if I can find this thing, because I want to say, like, the name was based on the whole, like, damn it, what are the names of the two Roman guys? The two Romans guys, because you had, like, Rome is named after the one guy, and then he had a brother. And it was like, the story was like they were raised by a wolf, like, suckled on a wolf. What is their name? Romulus and Remus, there we go. Okay, so I think it was something, like, naming in that convention? Because Rome is named after Romulus. What was the name of this show? Because I just remember, like, a weird bronze-skinned, like, death robot lady with booba being naked, T-posing above, like, the Great Pyramids of Giza, and then just, like, titty blasting lasers and killing people, or something. What the hell is it called? No, it's not Love, Death, Robot. That's not it. Raised by Wolves? This does not look like... No, definitely not it. This is... no, it is! It is! Okay. I found it. It's Raised by Wolves. So, yeah. Yeah. So, Raised by Wolves is the name of it. And, again, from what I remember of this thing's, like, absolutely insane, bonkers, drug-addled frickin' story plot thing is humanity created, like, these machines, or robots, or androids, synths. I don't know, maybe they're like the Blade Runner synths or something. I have no idea what the story's supposed to be with these things. They are... like, they go and kill all of humanity, except, like I said, it was like an atheist... No, wait, hold on. No. I think I'm getting this mixed up. I think it's like the religious group worship like a sun god, and then it's like an atheist dude is able to, like, secretly kill one of the, like, maybe it's like 3 atheists join this rocket by killing the people and replacing them, and then it's like the kid who is actually their you know, child is now trying to alert everyone else, like, this isn't my mom and dad, or something. I don't know, dude. I just remember nothing about it making any sense. And then there's, like, some weird paranormal crap going on. Like, there's... there's like some, like, elder god or something, like there's actual magic going on, or something. But yeah, this is it. It is raised by wolves. So, you know, kind of like harkening back a little bit earlier on the whole, like, restrictions things on the SNES and whatnot, kind of making some games like Link to the Past, you know, being really memorable because, you know, they were really good because that restriction creates, you know, that kind of oppressive environment for developing, encourages a little bit of innovation, you know? And then you have the inverse of just whatever the hell that is. Just do drugs, I guess, and then just, you know, take a pen and paper, and there you go. Restriction breeds creativity. It can. It can. And then you have, again, the opposite of whatever the hell Raised by Wolves is. Would I say it was good? I don't know. Would I say it was bad? I don't know. Would I say it was for me? Hell no! You just play the new Dune game. Which one? The MMO? The MMO one that definitely will not be pay to win or pay to play or any of that jazz? Trust us, bro? Or definitely not just shut down in a year because of a lack of player base? Like, what's the player counts looking like right now? There's just too many MMOs out. Like, is it a shooter? Like, why should anyone play that over anything else? What's the draw other than just the Dune name tag on it? You know, is it like, is there like NPC trading and stuff? You know, like, can you make your own caravans or something? It's a test? What, is it only doing like a public beta test or something right now? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Fuck. Ooh. Yeah. 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 I want the shotgun bigger barrel, assuming there is one. Yep. I just am not getting it. That's nice. That's always nice. Okay, so what's Flechette do? Stun power goes to absolute beans. Accuracy goes to absolute shit. I'm sorry? What? Oh wait, was it on slug? Penetration power goes up though. Okay, hold on, what's this do then? Still on the wrong gun. Whoops. Okay. Can you read that? I think it says 7 damage. God, that is such a loud sound. I think that's 3.5. Yeah, that's legible. Okay, yeah, probably actually worth using Flechette. It's like Conan Exiles, but the combat feels worse. I mean, that is not exactly a stellar review, just with those words alone. If the combat is worse than Conan Exiles, where the combat is already as basic as you can get... Ugh. Like, that's... Like, I wasn't expecting much from it to begin with, quite frankly, but, Oh? Huh? Did I just accidentally do a thing? Yeah. So you've played Conan Exiles, then? Oh! Oh, that's right, I had a 17 round magazine option for this thing and I never bought it. That was lucky. 2 of them. I'm not showing my hole. Why does everyone keep asking me to show my hole? My god, what's wrong with you people? This isn't that certain type of hub. Come on, man. How's it going? It's going. This game is basically an extraction shooter masquerading as a MMO. Or actually, hold on, sorry, let me reverse that. It's an MMO, but single player masquerading as an extraction shooter, okay? Because these things right here, these dolls of red dolls, yes, those things, yeah? They don't drop! I've been talking to Mo here for the past, like, half hour, shooting dudes, popping heads, trying to get these things to drop just so I can find out what the last drink is so I can stop. Because I'm nearly done with this game. And, like, the completionist in me is itching to just figure out what the heck that last thing is. Okay, hold on, what are you saying, Mo? I've actually started playing it again with some friends recently. Oh, how's that going for you? Are you doing the default game, or are you doing the DLC there on that other island thing? Well, look, the last time I showed you any kind of hole, you said you were gooning, so, like, no. Mr. Wolf, I would like to show you my goon cave. Sir. I'm not sure what that is, sir. Sure. I can't fucking do Worf at all. Sure. 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 There are blue bells in your goon cave. Mr. Wolf, I assure you there are no blue bells in my goon cave. Go. 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 You generally like Conan. Unfortunately, just playing the null map. Doesn't the progression kind of get a little fucked up on the other maps? Like, don't they replace some of the basic items? Or like the ores with something else? Never played the other maps, so you wouldn't know. Oh. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I don't know how to feel about Conan, honestly. Like, Conan Exiles just is so... God damn it, no, 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 fuck off! It is kind of milquetoast, I guess. Like, it's just kind of generic run-of-the-mill. It's Ark without taming dinosaurs. You know, it's got titty, I guess, if that's what you want out of it. It's good with friends. Yeah, but I've played it with friends. Like, it's fine. It's fine. It hits the notes, but it's just the notes are flat. You know, it's like... It's just one of those games. It is a game of all time. To put it in a certain way. Solo's just shit. I mean... I feel like part of it is... Oh my Jesus. Hack the gun, damn it! I'm paying more attention to chat at this point now. Oh, I got clocked right in the temple even. Jesus. And it was a red face. One of the ones I needed to kill. Good. Yeah, definitely a GG on that one. What was I trying to say about frickin' Conan Exiles though? Like, one of the things about it is just, I kind of feel like part of my issue with it is it's kind of just, like, for the lack of any other better wording, like, rust slop. Yeah, it's one of those survival builder PvP things. You know? And it's like, there's so many of them. Oh! I just wish Ark had better developers, because I think Ark is honestly one of the better ones out of those types. I mean, with that being said, recently I've been doing V-Rising again. Like, I played it originally when the thing first released. Got really into it for like a week, and then just stopped cold turkey. I just fully stopped. I never even, like, beat the game, quote-unquote. You kind of hate V-Rising. Why? I think it is actually legitimately a good game if you play it like a single-player or co-op game. The PvP in it is like the PvP in most of the Rust slop. Shit. Like, I hate the Rust type of PvP because it's just, all it does is encourage offline raiding. It doesn't want people to, well, it doesn't really encourage people to fight fairly, you know? Also, how bad is the performance? Because OBS is showing me like 2 frames per second. Is OBS preview just being shit? Or am I dropping frames? No, 0 frames dropped actually. Huh. Seems good on your end. Okay, I guess it's just the preview being shit. This makes me a little paranoid sometimes because, you know, it's like you think everything is completely fine and then you find out half an hour after streaming, your mic's been muted the whole time. You know, or something like that. It's always good fun, that. You know, am real professional streamer, you know? But yeah, no, seriously, what's the matter with V-Rising? Is it the whole, like, MOBA type of aspect to it? Because it's like, the company that made it, Stunlock, made Battlerite, which they basically shitcanned to then make V-Rising. And Battlerite was pretty much effectively a MOBA. Kinda not really, but it was like an arena type of thing, but, you know. You don't like MOBA stuff. I mean, that's fair enough, but... I don't know. Hey, like, have you given it a try? I just want to find the red guys. I need 2 more. Come on, man. You don't like... Wait, what? Oh, you did try it? Okay. That's unfortunate. The game is actually kind of rather difficult at points, too. You got 6 hours into it. Yeah, so, I mean, definitely enough time to get an idea of whether or not you like it. The yellow mask ones are incredibly common compared to the others. Oh, Jesus. You still around there, dude? There was a big update recently. Yeah, they added a whole other area or something. Jesus. I haven't quite gotten there yet. I'm like... I think I'm like... 60% of the way through the game right now. There's actually an interior of this thing? Sorry? Actually, maybe not. Oh, God. Ah, I kind of feel like this game would be obtuse, Allie, really. Alright, there you go. There's some more hole. You like that? Although, truthfully, I'm not really quite sure what the heck is oh my god, did he just tap me in the head? Well, straight through the nose or something. Lovely. That's gotta feel good. Kind of unfortunate, too, because I'm still hoping for that bigger shotgun tube. What I was gonna say, though, is, like, I haven't gotten to that new content for V-Rising from the update. I don't think so, anyway, because I'm not really sure what all they added. But it's one of those things of, like, what is supposed to be, you know, like, in the whole anime power tier thing, right? Like, power levels, whatever. What is supposed to be more powerful than Dracula? You know? It's like, Dracula is supposed to be the guy that is the head honcho. You know, it's like Castlevania. It's like, okay, Dracula somehow is more powerful or dangerous or has, like, literal death at his beck and call, or at least, like, a co-conspirator. And Dracula is still, I think, like, the endgame boss for the Castlevanias. Not that I would know, because I don't really play Castlevania, but... You know, it's like, look at the TV show. You know, it's like... You got gargoyles, you got other vampires, whatever, you know, little goblin fellas, what have you. And at the head of all of it is, you know, Dracula himself. So what is supposed to be more interesting or powerful than Dracula himself? You know, like, where do you go? You know, it's kind of like the whole, like, Final Fantasy thing, where it's like, oh, you're killing goblins! Oh, you've killed God! Or a god. You know, like, what is it, frickin' FF9? Where it's like, oh, you've killed Kuja, now here kill a god. You know, what is it? His name is like Despair, I think, even. Like, yeah. natural progression of power, I guess, yeah. Or even just like Dragon Ball. Yeah, it goes from power level of 2000 destroying a continent or something to now just like... You have literal gods throwing around power levels where it's like, oh, he could snap his finger and destroy an entire universe. Okay, but like Goku is now at that level of power. How is he not just like, you know, having a, like, eating Taco Bell, ripping ass, and then just accidentally just like destroying half the planet, you know? It's like, it gets comical with how the Japanese love their power levels, yeah. Yeah, they do love killing gods. It's like a time-honored tradition for any kind of Japanese manga, anime, or what have you. Or game. Like, it's like an unwritten requirement for anything of media of Japanese. There needs to be a dead god somewhere. Yeah, it's like... Even Silent Hill! Silent Hill has dead gods. Or whatever you want to call that. You know, like, the resurrecting of a god and whatnot. Wait, what? Wait, what did you say that was bad? You're shitting me. Really? Really? That, yeah, yes, that is very, very offensive. Yep. Yeah, that is such a knee-jerk reaction there, Twitch. Good job. It's like someone getting upset over getting called like an American. America! I mean, it's just kind of an awful way to put it, though. Like, that would just cause more confusion if you try to put it that way. Alright. Still need one. God damn it, man. Come on. I don't even know what I'm gonna do after this. I think I'm done with streaming today. I don't know what to stream next. I have, like, decision paralysis. I have such a big backlog. Frame rate is really dying there, by the way. I have such a big backlog, and then I look at it and it's just like, I don't want to stream any of this. You know, then it's like, well, I should stream one of them. They're all good. But I don't want to stream them. But I want to stream them. Huh. Well, that's weird. Why is it both? Because it's like, I want to stop this once I figure out what that last upgrade is. That is my goal right now, but that's going to be the last goal of this game, I think. I think I pretty much got what I put out of it. God damn it, dude. It isn't even like I'm not finding red guys now, it's just, it's not dropping. They are just not dropping their little dolls. It's like I'm stealing their little buddies that they use to help sleep. Wait, what? You have games installed and just stream. Yeah, no. What is that? What is that? Asterisk and obelisk? What? Is this like Jack and Dexter? Got it! Oh shit. Oh, whoa! You've never heard of it. Nope! Don't think so. Famous comic book series. Hell, obviously not famous enough. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Woo, 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 woo! We're getting to do that funny little, cocking again. We're gonna cock the gun again. I literally just got domed. Ugh. I still have not gotten the better... Ah, Jesus. This game is being cruel. I like shotguns. Give me the frickin'... Look at this. There's 3 of them. 3! I got none. I get a 3... Come on! Ah. At least I have this. Up until it jams. Never mind. Alright, let's see what this is. Alright, taking bets, guys. What is this last drink going to be? Oh, it already said what it was. Really? Really? That is the upgrade. You're kidding me. That's the thing I've been trying to unlock this entire time is silent walk, reducing the noise of my footsteps. Oh, good. I can walk up on them, but there's the door open. The door is open? Huh. It's a whole section. Oh god, it's that damn thing. Huh. Wait, what? These are demo levels that were shelved in early development. Unfortunately, there are no tasks, king rooms, or new weapons, but we hope you enjoy it. Huh. Beach.demo. Yeah, beach. Just blinding white. Oh my god. Really? They scrapped this? But that's actually a really cool, like, thing to load into. That was very aggressive, very quickly. Maybe this is why they scrapped it, the water. I think this is also just it, right here. Like, they just spawn in this one area. Okay, yeah, no, I see, I think I see a little bit why they scrapped it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. It looks really cool. It would be more of, like, really good if you could just go into a camera mode and then just take a couple of pictures or something. Like, the aesthetic is there. Why is this spawning here? Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go get myself killed. I want to see what the other levels are before we go. did he just fall down from? Wait, are they getting spat out of the vents or something? No, that's a solid surface. Come on, kill me. Come on. I'm literally standing still. Shoot me. Good God. Come on. Come on. Shoot me. Picking does damage, confirmed. Wow, they really can't aim, can they? There you go, come on, come on. Come on. There you go. You did it! I like how when you actually just stare at them like that, you can see, like, how the dev did it. They're just kind of shooting like this. So eventually they'll hit you every so often. I think Half-Life did something similar. Half-Life 2, I think, did something similar where it's like, they'll aim at you, but it's like, they're purposely shooting like here. Right, and then it's like, the spread of the bullets or something. It's like, they're either aiming like that, and then occasionally the next shot, like every fourth shot will be like that. Or, the bullets leaving the gun have a spread applied to them. I don't remember exactly what it was. I just remember there being something where, you know, it's to make the game feel more tense without the game also just being completely unfair to the player by aimbotting. What's this? Just a McMansion? Kind of. Yeah, this map actually kind of looks bad. Like, graphically, like, ooh. Texture work ain't doing so good there, is it? Like, look at that. Jesus. Unfinished map indeed. What the hell? It's kind of almost more of like a Gmod map or something. So what is it then? What is that game, by the way? Like, is it a shooter, or a first-person thing, a puzzle game, strategy? Yeah, the beach map was actually really quite nice comparatively. I guess you can see some of the god rays in this one at least. Yeah, like showcases it, I mean. I wonder how many of these assets they made and bought. Okay. One more. We will find out what this last one is, and I think that's just about it. X Street. But no boys. Just a completely detextured truck. That's good. Oh man, they could have done like a... They could have done something like a heat map, even. I don't know. Maybe this is kind of like a movie reference or something. I'm not picking up if it is. Okay. Van. Truck. Another truck. Okay, so this one actually has a proper way out now. So this map at least is a little bit closer to finish than the other two. I wonder why they removed this one. Maybe they just didn't think it was as good? Like, quality assurance type of thing? I don't know. That one at least is pretty much done, though. Alright, so... pretty sure that's the entirety of Hull. And it took me... it's not... okay. Yeah, about 8 hours of playtime to complete it, basically. Yeah. Not 100%. There are some things I didn't do, like get the frickin' shotgun extra magazine capacity, which would have been nice. But yeah, no, it's a $5 game. I got 8 hours out of it. And it's a fun little shooter. Just, you know, again, for the upteenth time. It's got some issues. But the issues are mostly just... well, one is do not use XSplit on it. That's number one, numero uno. And second is just the apartment complex for some reason really just... it has something wrong with it. I don't know if it's like a video memory leak or what, or something, but the apartment complex there definitely has performance issues compared to the other two, and I don't know why. So, hopefully, the devs do actually fix that, because otherwise, for what this is, I'd say it's really good. Anyway. So... wait, what? Huh? Apparently I didn't actually... apparently I didn't... hold on. Hold on. Aha! Look at that. I missed a thing. I literally just pulled up the patch log from the... why is it washing machine? Wave 6, huh? Is that it? Is that as high as it goes, or is that just the highest I've ever gone? So, I just... alright, I'm on OBS, I can't easily show this. So, on the change logs, you know how, like, you can go onto Steam and you can see, like, the recent most updates and whatnot, right? It's in a spoilered little thing, but added new facility wave selector. I completely blinded it. It is only here once you complete all the tasks. I'll give it one more go. Go back to the office or something. Oh. Oh, whoa. Look at that. You know, I thought this menu looked very empty, considering that you just have those and then there's a bunch of empty space there. Now it looks more complete. There's a reason why it looked so empty. It is actually kind of a fun little game, though, and I know I just said I was gonna end it, but yeah. Like, it's just kind of satisfying shooting. Still forgot to get the 17-round magazine straight to the end. In classic Zolgrim fashion, eh? Wow, he really couldn't aim at me despite just walking. Oh. My ears. Holy sh... Was that like 3 of them with an AR? Oh god. Alright. I'm done screwing around now. Alright. That's it. Apparently, as of March, they sold about 10,000 units of this, which is, quite frankly, very, very little. According to that little update they have, though, saying that they sold 10,000 units, we are currently planning an FPS game that will inherit the combat system of Whole. We can't give any more details yet, but we are looking forward to the day when we can let you all know. So, Whole 2, I guess. Electric Boogaloo. So yeah, that's that. Have a good one, guys. Don't know what I'm gonna do next for a stream. Because, yeah, no, I got a big backlog, and then it just never gets anywhere, because it's just like, oh yes, I should do a thing, and then just never do, because, hey, there's a lot of things I could do, and then I don't. I might go back to Pacific Drive. I meant to do a little bit more of that, but for some reason, it seems to be about as unoptimized as Whole is. And on my previous rig, it was not running well at all. Also, apparently, the waves can go higher. There's a screenshot of a guy hitting wave 10, so yep. So you can actually go quite further than that. I might do Pacific Drive. I don't know. Part of me kind of wants to go back and stream a couple of old games like Yoshi's Island and whatnot, because some of those older games where I did stream them, they're completely lost media now. Like, so do another stream of those, put those on my archive channel, and just, you know, have it there. What else could I do? Huh. Had an idea, and now it's gone. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, so, as I said, until next time. See you guys. Have a good one.